Welcome back to the Outside Dad YouTube channel. Today we're heading out to Lake Easton for Mother's Day weekend. We're gonna go check out a new restaurant that some friends of ours are opening up in Cle Elum. And we're gonna take my niece, and my brother's gonna come along, and the whole family's gonna join. So let's hit the road, pick up my niece, and then I'll see you guys in just a minute. Oh, I dropped you. Sorry about that. We made it. We're here. This is Lake Easton. We've got the trailer all set up behind us there, and we didn't get the exact spot we wanted. We wanted to be about one more down that way, but this one's pretty spectacular. We've got the lake over here, and actually, I was looking at this earlier. We've got our own little access straight down, if you can see that. We can actually go down our own little trail right down there, right to the water. The kids had a good time in the back seat. They just played pretty much the whole time. Didn't even listen to music or anything. The kids just sat and played and goofed and snacked. Not bad for an hour and 45, 2-hour car ride. We got a nice pull-through spot, made everything super easy. You know, just needed to use about 2 leveling blocks, and we were ready to go. We've got full hookups, so we can use water with reckless abandon. The kids have got it quite a mess in there, so I'm actually not going to go and do an inside tour, but real quick, we'll just go over it. This is a Keystone Springdale 220BH. And we've got over here a Pit Boss griddle that I have retrofitted onto the pre-existing, I guess you call it, drawer slides. So this was originally a box with a flat top, or not a flat top, but a dual burner stove that had a windscreen, but it really didn't work for us because you had to have the windscreen on the side. There's one on the back and one on this side. And you had one small burner here and a big burner in the back. And what didn't make sense is if you actually used the windscreen for what it was meant for, you actually had to have the tiniest little pan right here in order to actually use it. Yes, it's gross. I just haven't scoured it yet. So what I did was I took the existing drawer slides and I built out of plywood and some other scrap wood I had, just built a box that fit in between the existing drawer slides and then slapped this bad boy onto it. It's screwed down. It isn't going anywhere, but I did have to notch out because it's significantly wider in order to get the grease trap on here. I had to notch out the sides here, but you can slide it back in and it locks in just fine. Works great. I've got 2 little drawers up here, or 2 little drawers, 2 little baskets that I keep my cooking utensils in one, as well as the propane regulator that I have adapted so I can just hook this side up straight to my quick disconnect right down under there, so I don't have to use little propane bottles or anything. And I've got my little seasoning basket. Got a little fridge over here. Got the little babyest freezer. And then I just store my griddle over here because this gap is not big enough and I didn't really want to rip this whole bottom piece off just to fit it in. Totally fine with just leaving that as it is and storing the griddle out to the side. We've got a little Amazon bike rack that's mounted onto the bumper. And you got a drawer or a cabinet back here that goes all the way under Dean's bed that we can just chock full of chairs. Got more chairs than you could ever need. There's a window that's a double over double in the back. So we've got two good sized beds that we've actually been able to sleep 4 adults between the 2 of them, and we will be at the gorge later this year. On the inside, there's a bathroom, there's a queen bed in the front, and a dinette. Pretty simple back here. Got a satellite prep setup. We've got an outside shower that we use to wash the kids off, clean their feet, or give them a hose down after being down at the lake for a while. And then we've just got ourselves a pass-through in the front. It's an absolute mess. Yep, and it's not blood, it's wax. Nope, we're gonna do this fire.
Masters, go get them.
Balls. Go.
We tried doing this fair like again and again and again and again and again and again. We never stopped until we dropped, and then it finally lit up. And me and him are together, and we're I hope this is on screen, or the whole world's not going to see it. Or, sorry, my friend's so crazy. Bye.
Turn yours over, buddy. Spin it.
Doing it every minute. Ends. Bubba, stop. Mine's melting.
Okay. That means it's good to eat.
Just get a little on fire. I want it crispy. It's gonna be. I want it crispy. Oh, it's on fire. It's on fire.
Okay, Bubba. I think yours is pretty well done.
Oh.
All right. Well, that was a busy day of work and play and cleaning. Perfect time for a train to come by. You wouldn't be able to see it on the GoPro, but on the other side of the lake, there's actually train tracks that come through. It's probably only like the second or third today. So it's not too disrupting for your chill. Amanda and I both had some work to do, as you saw in that time lapse. One thing I did want to comment on that I noticed, I was reviewing the footage from last night. for going over the lights, and with the GoPro it doesn't pick up as much light, so it's not really an accurate representation. I'll go ahead and drop a photo in right now, and that is more representative of what it looks like. I took that picture with my phone from behind the lights to make it a little bit more realistic. For my actual review, I'll use my phone camera to actually record at that point, so that way you can actually see more so what it looks like, as opposed to the GoPro, which doesn't pick up the light that well. Spent some time down at the beach. The kids are down at the park and the beach right now with Amanda. We're gonna make some tacos for dinner. My brother is on his way. He should be here shortly. Yeah, we're gonna get things set up. Oh, I can actually see Emmy down there from here. For the record, Site 31 is great. We like it a lot. We're gonna figure out if we can fit 3 cars and a 27-foot trailer here. So I'm not quite certain how we're gonna make that work, but we'll figure it out. So let's hop into making dinner, and then we're gonna set up the light rangers again and hopefully play some cards tonight. Let's get cooking. Las Vegas. Look at your nails. Well, good afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock. We stayed up pretty late to watch the Northern Lights last night up here in Washington, and that was pretty insane. You know, you couldn't see much of it without using a camera with a real low light. I guess it's like a low light filter, low light setting, whatever you want to call it, night mode. But the GoPro is able to pick it up better than I expected. That setup was kind of funny. The light ranger ended up working great. You know, it took the battery down to red. You can't actually see what the battery percentage is, but it kept the GoPro running. It recorded 20 on a night lapse setting. I don't know what the actual interval is, but it recorded 25 minutes worth of time lapse, which was, let's see, I think I picked it up at 9, so 10 and a half hours, 11 hours. So the battery pack function works pretty well. We're just getting done when the kids had lunch. We're gonna head up and go see if Roaring Ridge Lookout from the last video is passable. Hope it is. It'd be great if it was passable. We're still up about, you know, it's going to be, I think it's about 4,600 feet off the top of my head. I don't remember exactly, but hoping that enough of the snow drifts have melted. It's supposed to be about 80 degrees out here today. Gonna go check that out. Then we're gonna pop into Roslyn, and then go have dinner at Drew Brew and get some pizza. And then Madison and my mom and stepdad should be coming over. And it should be a pretty fun night. And then tomorrow we have to be out of here, I think by noon, but we have a 12:30 reservation for Mother's Day down in town at that new restaurant. So we're gonna get packed up, head down, have some lunch, buffet, and then hit the road back to the west side probably. So let's get packed up and hit the road. All right, just a quick hike up from the vehicles. We found a cool spot on this little spur road down there. The color makes it a little bit hard. There's Tony's Jeep. We're parked right under the power lines. You actually get a pretty cool view of the lake from here. I believe that's Lake Ketchess. It's the reservoir, whatever the name of it is. But this spur road continues up this way. It looks like people have been using that down there for shooting. And looking at Onyx, kind of confused. The dog's having a hell of a time up here because it says it continues up this way. Yeah, it does continue. However, it's pretty overgrown. Like a lot of it overgrown. There's another spur there's a spur off of the spur. If we head back down. But it looks like it dead ends as well. Allegedly, this road continues all the way back and you meet back up with Forest Road 5483. But not seeing it unless you're on an ATV. Oh, unless you're on an ATV or a dirt bike. But this is a nice break. It's hot up here. It's only, I don't even know what it is, the second week of May. It's like 80 degrees and hot. Come here. Come here. She found herself some snow and was out there just going nuts. So she's a little bit muddy. Oh, sorry. She must have just stepped in a pothole. It looked like she was walking with a limp. But we're gonna head back down. I think we're gonna head into Roslyn and go to the base camp, and I believe it's called Base Camp Outfitters or something like that. They've got a nice outside grassy area, beers, books, some food. Let's, yeah, we're gonna get turned around and head back on down that way. Favorite stops, good pizza, True Brew. It's about time for a beer. Let's do it. I had intended on doing a quick sign off while we were at the brewery, but we ran out of battery. So we're back at camp now, and we're doing a little lantern walk to end the night for the kiddos. We're supposed to get more of a showing of the Northern Lights tonight. So I'm gonna set up, excuse me, we're gonna set up the GoPro again and try and get some more footage of that. And tomorrow we're headed out for brunch at about 12:30. Gotta pull the truck and trailer into town and stash it somewhere. No idea where we're gonna do that, but gotta figure that out. But that's a problem for tomorrow. So we will pick you guys up in the morning. Hopefully the show's cool tonight. Have a good night. All right, sorry for the blown out audio. Didn't feel like getting the whole mic set up. As you can probably see, I don't know if you can, right there at the tip of the awning, there is a socket wrench there. Because I think the motor's toast. So, have to reel it in by hand, talk to the camp host. They have a drill, but only a 1/2-inch bit adapter. So, all I have is a 3/8 socket set. He doesn't have small enough 1/2-inch set. So we're doing it by hand. It's already about 11 o'clock. Still got to dump the tanks, finish putting away the kitchen, just got like stuff to clean up. And our reservation's at 12:30. Been at this for, I can't remember if I said this already, been at this for like 35 minutes. Only got about 1.5 to 2 feet left. And I just got to keep moving the table. So, yeah, here's another time lapse. Enjoy, I guess. All right, and with that, we're all packed up. And happy Mother's Day.
Hi.
Did you tell Mommy happy Mother's Day?
Yes.
Good. You guys ready to go have some food?
And happy Mother's Day to me because I'm a mother now. Happy Mother's Day.
You're ridiculous. All right.
And my soccer puck home.
Off to the orchard for some more food. We'll see you there. All right, well, that was the orchard. Kim and Alex, thank you guys so much. Food was amazing. Can't wait to come back when it's not just a buffet, but more so their own homemaking. They're gonna be doing fresh made pasta. They actually have to order the tips in from Italy to actually cast those. So looking forward to all that. Double checking on the trailer. Still there. We're gonna go let Maple out for a minute. Emmy really wants to go check out some shops, so we're gonna walk around for a few, and then I'm gonna hit the road home, flying solo. Everybody wants to ride with Mom today. So I think we're just gonna sign off here, call this a video. In 4 days, there's plenty of stuff to pack into this one. Thank you guys for joining us on this trip. We had a great time. I ate some good food and got to do a little bit of exploring. There's a bee in my face. Yeah, got to do a bit of exploring. Makes me want to get the Jeep out so much more. And I think I finally found an awning that I want to put on the Jeep. So stay tuned. We're going to be putting a 270 awning on the Jeep, probably in the next one. Hopefully I can get it done before we decide to take it out. But that's going to do it. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe, give it a like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers. Oh boy. Whoops. Almost. Not the perfect spot, but it's a pretty dang good spot. I got a post booth. God, if I could stop dropping it. We're here. Welcome back to Lake Easton. Welcome back. Balls. The biggest brain fart. I have not tested that, but that's pretty impressive if that's actually true. And I should probably do my research, but my phone is freaking dead. So I'm gonna go charge it for a second and we're gonna do this again.